Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to this edition of Dads on Wrestling. I'm Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams.
And I'm the guy's favorite too of the New Age Outlaws, because we do that every show now.
That's right. That's always been my little intro.
I know.
He said Sharon.
I'm Jeff Meacham. It's my channel, so if you don't know, go away.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, you didn't know? And now we're really going to get serious.
Yeah, I know. It's alright.
Today's topic is actually a fan-submitted topic.
Ooh, it's from the Twitter.
Oh, Lord. It's
from the Twitter. I apologize if I botched your last name worse than Sin Cara doing any move in the ring.
Hey, that fool got fired. Let him be.
Sean Gebauer @_Sean99 says, who would be on your Mount Rushmore of wrestling? You can do both singles and tag teams. Tag teams is a little bit harder, I think. So
I don't mind doing both.
I was going to say, if you want to do both, we can. Let's start with singles because
we have a short amount of time. Yeah. We have 24 minutes of file space.
Go ahead, Jeff.
All right. Well, since you introduced your topic, I'll do mine first. Mine is really easy. It's a cop out, but it is what it is. You have to have Vince McMahon up there. You have to, in my opinion. And then if you're having Vince and you're talking about the wrestling Mount Rushmore, you need to have the three individual biggest stars of their era. What I mean by that is something that was brought up in the World Heavyweight Championship Wrestling Championship DVD. I can't even talk. What the fuck ever. The history. It's okay. It's okay. The history of the World Heavyweight Championship DVD.
I know it's okay. I was being silly.
I know. Yeah. Basically, the guy that works for the Wrestling Museum, I forget his name now, said the three biggest stars in professional wrestling history, all former world champions, Frank Gotch, Lou Thez, and Hulk Hogan. Those three guys, and Vince McMahon Jr., Vincent K. McMahon, are my Mount Rushmore. Because without Frank Gotch in the early part of the 20th century to legitimize pro wrestling as a spectator sport, without Lou Thez to unite all the world championships under the NWA umbrella under him in the late part of the 40s, early part of the 50s, without Hulk Hogan being Hulk Hogan, I'm not even going to go into that because damn, it's Hulk Hogan.
Brother, ah!
That's right. Without those three names in the history of wrestling, I dare say there wouldn't be a professional wrestling.
It's a very interesting.
And Vince is Vince.
Yeah.
So.
It's a very interesting list. We agree on one name.
Okay.
My Mount Rushmore takes a slightly different approach.
All right.
It's primarily WWE superstars.
Yeah, see, I was going to go there first. My original three was Hogan, Austin, Cena, along with Vince. But I was like, you know what? That DVD topic really, right here, it really made me think. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
But they're all WWF superstars, all former WWF champions.
Okay.
My Mount Rushmore is Bruno Sammartino, Bob Backlund, Hulk Hogan, and Ric Flair.
So you have the three biggest names that have held the WWF, WWE World Heavyweight Championship, that long-ass lineage, and the greatest champion in NWA's history.
Who was also a WWF champion.
Right. So is that your reason, because they're all really top-tier WWF champions?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like how you explained for Gotch and Thez, I feel the same way with Bruno and Backlund. Mm-hmm. Granted, they don't go as far back as Gotch and Thez.
No.
But, Bruno, by and far, was the jumpstart of the WWF. Mm-hmm. Backlund was the guy of the late 70s, early 80s. Hulk Hogan is Hulk Hogan, and you explained perfectly why Flair. Flair was the guy in the NWA. / WCW for the better part of 2 decades.
Right.
Even when WCW was having contract disputes with him and kicking him down, he was still a fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? All of them WWE Hall of Famers.
Yep. And that's the other thing. We talked about the Hall of Fame recently, and we're going to have a show at some point talking about the people who should be in and shouldn't be in. I'm going to say two of mine right now. Frank Gosh and Lou Thesz.
Huh?
Why aren't they in the professional wrestling, as WWE calls it, the Hall of Fame?
The tag teams.
Tag teams? Yeah.
That's a little bit tougher for me. Maybe we can just try and agree to disagree here and debate this one. If you're going to do, since Mount Rushmore is 4, so 4 tag teams, essentially 8 faces.
I thought of carving.
The Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom,
Yep.
are a no-brainer.
I agree.
As are the Dudley Boys, in my opinion.
I agree with that also.
The other 2 is where it becomes tricky.
Yes.
I'm thinking, personally,
Mm-hmm.
the Hart Foundation.
Brett and Hamill?
Yeah.
By themselves? Okay.
And Arn and Tully.
The Hornets and the Brainbusters. Yeah,
Sheerly based off of impact.
I agree. I was going to say the British Bulldogs, and then I remember the Hart Foundation, because the Hart Foundation was a longer-lasting team, because the British Bulldogs, because Dynamite got hurt so early, and was basically carried for the latter half of their run, so they wouldn't be considered the top of all time.
Yeah.
Any combination, but primarily Gordy and Roberts, the Freebirds, should be up there, or could be up there. You know what? I like your 4 so much. I'm going to go ahead and adopt it and co-sign on that.
So we agree that the tag team Mount Rushmore should be the Hart Foundation, the Brainbusters / the Horsemen, the Road Warriors / Legion of Doom, and the Dudley Boys.
/ Team 3D / whatever you want to call them. Aces and Eights. I love you, Bubba Diva, but goddamn. Yeah, those 4 should be the 4. I will give our mention to the Freebirds.
Okay. I will give an honorable mention to the Outlaws.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because the Outlaws have proven they can stand the test of time.
I will also give an honorable mention to Edge and Christian.
Definitely. And if you do that, you gotta give it to the Hardys too.
Yeah.
Because
I know Chris, if he's watching this, since we came back, is going to say, dude, the Hardy Boys, dude, they deserve to be up there, dude.
Dude, for real, dude. Oh my god, Chris. Shut up, Chris. Okay.
Like, seriously, he'd probably have Jeff Hardy and Willow up there together.
That's right.
But, I mean, when we're talking about long-term impact, though, the Hardys didn't have it the way Edge and Christian and the Dudleys did.
Right.
And this is coming from a tried and true Hardy fanatic.
Right, at the end of the day. But those 4 that are up there for us, the Horsemen, the Dudleys, the Road Warriors, and the Hart Foundation. You know, you think about the overall impact of Brett and Jim together, and then Brett launching his own, and then bringing Jim back into the fold. The long-term effects of the Dudleys in ECW and the WWF and in TNA. You know.
Even though we're not supposed to talk about them there.
Oh, my bad.
It's like Benoit.
Oh, shit, son. And then you've got, you know, Arn and Tully,
They were so good that they freaking carried over to the WWF.
Yep. And then would have come back had Tully not got in trouble.
Yeah, failed the drug test.
Yeah, And then the Road Warriors. There cannot be a Mount Rushmore for tag teams in wrestling without Hawk and Animal.
That's why they were the first ones out of my mouth.
Yes.
As soon as I read that, first team was Road Warriors.
Yep, Road Warriors and the Dudleys.
And then the Dudleys, because, you know, they pretty much go hand in hand.
Yeah, and
everything that the Road Warriors did, the Dudleys have eclipsed, so you've got to put them up there.
Yeah, because the Dudleys won the 3 major championships. They became WCW, and the WWF has a major championship. And then the TNA, and then IWGP, and the NWA, they held all you could hold as a tag team in wrestling in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Period. 25 years, whatever. You know, the Legion of Doom never won the WCW tag team titles.
No, they didn't. Legion
of Doom were briefly in ECW. They didn't win ECW tag titles.
No.
So, you know, the Dudleys took the Road Warriors legacy and just shot out of a fucking cannon with it. So those 2 teams definitely belong. Arn and Tully belong because of the impact of the Horsemen and their carryover to the WWF as the Brainbusters. and then
the
Hart Foundation. You know, I keep forgetting. That's awful. The Hart Foundation was a solid, legit, true family tag team before that was popular.
I think another honorable mention's got to go to Demolition. Albeit they Road Warrior ripoffs, the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE history.
Right. World Tag Team Champions, yeah. Absolutely. I'll give it to them. I got the smash. I was dead.
Any other honorable mentions you can think of?
If they'd have lasted longer, overall, I would go with the Acolytes because they were impactful, but they didn't really carry over into the mainstream like some of the teams that we talked about did. Number one. Number two, both of them got more over after they broke up.
Yeah, I mean, you can't deny their longevity because they lasted a good 6 years, from early 99 to 2004.
Okay, that's true.
But after, I say, their first tag team run with the Straps, where they jobbed them to the Hardys and then got them back,
that was it.
They didn't really care about titles after that.
No, they were about making beer money, which was ridiculous.
Before beer money existed.
Beer money. Another great tag team, but they're not there on the honorable mention, I don't think even. They were good though. And you know, if you want to talk about great tag teams, there was a great tag team rivalry that made TNA. America's One to Triple X. I know, I was there. I know, but you know, I know. But those two teams are definitely up there for me personally. But yeah, the Acolytes.
Honorable mentions, yes, but I don't think they deserve a spot on the Mount Rushmore because they haven't had near the impact
of those
that the others did.
Yeah. But with the APA, once they broke up, Ron got over by using one word every week.
Damn!
Yeah, he used one word. He was more over than he ever was in WCW. Seriously. And then JBL became JBL.
Yeah.
So, you know, both of them were better off apart at the end of their careers than they were as a tag team, in my personal opinion.
I agree with you. And, you know, what I always loved about the Acolytes was the fact that they didn't care about winning matches. They just cared about, you know, what Austin's t-shirt said later. Arrive, whoop ass, leave.
Yeah, arrive and raise hell. That's it. So
you know, freaking the Acolytes would hit the ring, brutalize their opponents, not care if they won, lost, got disqualified, counted out. As long as they dished out punishment, go to the back, drink a beer, and smoke a cigarette.
So much so, their impact on Raw 1000 was literally coming out, whooping Slater's ass and sending him for a Lita moonsault.
Yeah,
that's what the Acolytes did on Raw 1000 after all the years of Raw history. Yeah. All right. So that's our list.
@_Sean99. I hope we did you proud. That is our Mount Rushmore for singles and tags. What do y'all think? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Who would you put up there instead?
Comment to us, tweet to us, Facebook. Why not Facebook? Facebook's my private space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
@ROWJJ Williams, send me some topics.
And @_Jeff Meacham, send to me too, because I'm still technically the owner of the channel, so I should be doing some work. And,
that's right, yeah.
I should be doing some stuff. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time on the Dads on Wrestling.